Avoid these home builders. Today, I'm gonna share the top 10 worst new home construction companies in America. The last few years have been challenging for home builders and buyers alike. Wild market swings continue to test the new home industry, pushing builders to their limits. They say true character is revealed at times of adversity, and some builders have handled it like champs. But we're not talking about the good guys. I'm revealing the shameless, scum of the earth new home construction companies who are failing their customers. Rather it's quality of construction, customer care, or whatever, this disappointing group of builders have earned a spot on the naughty list. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but the companies on this list have simply mistreated too many people and failed to live up to their promise. Make sure you watch to the end where I'll share the 3 critical steps you need to take before you build a home. Now, if you want to build a house, this might be the most important video that you watch. Why? Because as a new home construction specialist, I'm constantly bombarded with questions regarding home builders. I frequently hear horror stories followed by pleading for a solution to a difficult and sometimes a heart-wrenching problem. Sadly, once you start the process, there's not a lot you can do. Builder contracts are carefully crafted by real estate attorneys to protect them and not you. That's why I make these videos. Hopefully, I can provide some guidance before you commit to building a house with the wrong company. Warning, do not be fooled by home builder marketing campaigns that brag about how many homes they build or how cool they are. Quite often, the bigger they are, the harder they fail. It's true, many of the nation's largest home builders are among the lowest rated. Life Story Research recently revealed their annual study for the most trusted home builders for 2024. This study is a benchmark for assessing brand trust. They analyzed 20 of the nation's largest builders and ranked them accordingly. The highest rated companies are awarded with 5 stars, while 2 stars indicates the least trusted builders. I'm sharing this information to provide awareness for those of you who want to build a house. To be clear, I am not telling you to avoid these builders at all cost, but when trying to decide if you should build with a low-rated builder, consider this. Would you choose to stay at a 2-star hotel? Personally, I prefer 4 stars at a minimum, but you're not staying at a hotel, you're buying a house. And for most people, it's the biggest investment that they'll ever make. So obviously, it's not a decision that should be taken lightly. Okay, let's get to it. Here are the 10 lowest rated home builders in the US of A. I'm gonna start with number 11 and work my way to the bottom, ending with the builder that received the most shameful rating. Coming in at number 11, Richmond American Homes. I spent 2 years with this company as a new home salesperson about 13 years ago. In 2011, I was the number 1 salesperson for Richmond American Homes in the entire country. I was selling homes like a fool. Anywho, that was my first time being employed by a large national builder. Based on my experience, I am not surprised to find them in the bottom 10. Richmond American received a score of 104.2 from Life Story Research. As a comparison, the top rated builder received 5 stars with a score of 109.9. And the lowest rated builder scored a 96. For Richmond, a score of 104.2 lands them as 3-star rating. I Googled reviews for Richmond American Homes and found this. Consumer Affairs, 1.3 out of 5 stars with 277 reviews. The Better Business Bureau was 1.13 with 158 reviews. Now, I can't say the name of this third online review site out loud because it's a potty word and I might be punished by YouTube for using offensive language. But they are one of the more reliable review sites, so I will show their ratings. Okay, continuing on. On Trustpilot, they got 3.1 out of 5 stars with 848 reviews. Yelp was a 1.3. After seeing so many poor reviews from multiple sources, one might say Life Story's 3-star rating is generous. Anyway, I've done a lot of research citing several reliable sources to give you an accurate analysis for each builder on this list. Let's see how the rest of them stack up. Number 12, MI Homes. They received a score of 103.6. They're the only other builder on the list with a 3-star rating. My online investigation revealed the following. Consumer Affairs, 1.4 out of 5 stars with 153 reviews. The Better Business Bureau, 106 with 79 reviews. Trustpilot, 2.8 out of 5 stars with only 3 reviews. And Yelp, 1.8 with 12 reviews. Okay, so the remaining 8 builders all fall below 3 stars. So let the drubbing begin. Number 13, Pulte Homes. They earned a score of 102.8, receiving the highest score of the 2-star rated builders. Let's take a look at their online reviews. Consumer Affairs, 1.2 out of 5 stars with 406 reviews. The Better Business Bureau, 1.12 with 192 reviews. Trustpilot and Yelp both earned 1.4 out of 5 stars. Number 14, Meritage Homes. They received a score of 102.4 with a 2-star rating. I found this online. Consumer Affairs, 1.1 with 401 reviews. The Better Business Bureau, 1.14 with 106 reviews. Trustpilot with 1.4 and Yelp with 1.3. During your online search of this company, you might find this. With so many poor reviews from other sites, I was surprised to see an outstanding 4.9 out of 5-star rating until I noticed it was Meritage's website. Why would a builder receive failing scores on review sites but miraculously receive a near perfect score on their own website? It's because builders can be tricky dicky. One might assume that they're fake reviews, but I think not. Though clearly there's some manipulation. It's more likely the builder's only asking those who had a positive experience to leave a review, and probably after giving them a nice little moving gift. Then to take it a step further, when they receive a poor review on their site, they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it right with these individuals, as long as they're willing to turn that frown upside down and smile that bad review away. I'm confident in this assessment, as I've personally witnessed multiple builders take a similar approach. Sadly, more often than not, they seem to care more about the review than the client. Now, in fairness to builders, people are much more likely to leave a review if they had a bad experience. And because building a house is stressful, it's nearly impossible for even the best builders to receive anything near a 5-star rating. This is why I believe that most builders with 3.5 stars or better can be trusted. Now, just real quick, if you find this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. For the best real estate tips and trends, please subscribe and ring the bell. This allows me to keep making videos for awesome people like you. Thanks. Number 15, DRB Homes. They received a score of 101.3, giving them 2 stars. Online, it looks like this. Consumer Affairs, 1.3 out of 5 stars with 108 ratings. Better Business Bureau, 1 out of 5 stars with only 15 reviews. There wasn't anything on Trustpilot, and Yelp got 1.4. Now, onto the 5 lowest rated home builders. Number 16, Ryan Homes. They received a score of 101 and a 2-star rating. My online research revealed this. Consumer Affairs, 1.4 out of 5 stars with 380 reviews. Better Business Bureau, 1.34 out of 5 stars with 111 reviews. Trustpilot 2.4 and Yelp 2. Number 17, Lennar Homes. I worked for Lennar a few years back, but not by choice. They bought out Candlelight Homes, the builder I was planning to stay with for the rest of my career. I'm not going to share my experience at this time, but I will say this. The way they do business doesn't align with my personal values. After just a few months, I decided to move on. My story research gave Lennar a score of 100.6, earning a 2-star rating. Online, it looks like this. Consumer Affairs, 1.4 out of 5 stars with 596 reviews. Better Business Bureau, 1.23 with 315 reviews. Trustpilot got a 1.8 and Yelp a 2.2. Okay, now for the bottom 3. Number 18, DR Horton. This is the nation's #1 builder in closings and total revenue. In my experience, most national builders are too big to care for each individual. Buyers are just numbers being pushed through the system as quickly as possible. I've witnessed this on multiple occasions. Anyhow, DR Horton received a score of 100.1 and a 2-star rating. Let's see how they did with online reviews. Consumer Affairs, 1.4 out of 5 stars with 1,479 reviews. Better Business Bureau, 1.13 with 549 reviews. Trustpilot, 1.6, and Yelp, nothing. They probably removed their Yelp business listing after getting slammed with too many bad reviews. Number 19, Beazer Homes. They received a score of 99.2. This gives them a 2-star rating. Their online reviews won't surprise you. Consumer Affairs, 1.1 out of 5 stars with 279 reviews. Better Business Bureau, 1.18 with 50 reviews. I'm not sure why they don't have any reviews on Trustpilot. And Yelp, 1.8 out of 5 stars with 131 reviews. Finally, we've reached the bottom of the barrel, the lowest of the low. Can I get a drum roll, please? Okay, I guess no drum roll. Coming in last place, number 20, KB Homes. They received a score of 96. This gives them a 2-star rating. It shouldn't come as a surprise, as KB has found themselves in the same spot before. Online, it looks like this. Consumer Affairs, 4.2 out of 5 stars. I'm going to talk about this more in a minute. Better Business Bureau, 1.07 out of 5 stars with 84 reviews. And Trustpilot, 2 out of 5. Just like we saw with Meritage Homes, one of these scores is out of whack. KB Homes has an outstanding score of 4.2 out of 5 stars with Consumer Affairs. KB's 4.2 stars with Consumer Affairs is significantly higher than all the other builders on this list. How much higher? Well, the next highest score was 1.4 stars. Now, I've got to give some major props to KB. They've clearly put considerable effort into asking their satisfied customers to leave reviews on this site. This gives them an astounding total of 4,022 reviews. The next highest was DR Horton with 1,479 reviews. But DR closes significantly more homes than KB every year. This includes nearly 70,000 more homes than KB did in 2022. Okay, so here's the naughty list of the bottom 10 builders in the nation as according to Life Story Research. If you're curious to see who's best, you'll want to watch my video that reveals the top 10 builders in the US. Look for the link to that video below. Now, as promised, here's 3 critical steps for building a home. Number 1, do your research. This video is a great start, but take it a step further and investigate the companies that are building homes where you live. I recommend taking a deeper look at the mid-size to larger local builders. It's not always true, but my clients seem to have a better experience when going this route. Number 2, hire a real estate agent with new home construction experience. In case you don't know, the builder will pay your agent. It's true. It won't cost you a dime to have professional representation on your side looking out for your best interest. An experienced agent will guide you through the design phase, and they'll be much more likely to catch mistakes. Your realtor can also help you quickly find the best builders in the area. Number 3, choose 2 or 3 builders and compare them to one another. Once you've completed your preliminary research, finding the best of the best, it's time to visit some model homes. Compare what they offer, including location, home sites, floor plans, pricing, and etc. This will help you determine which one best meets your vision and the goals for the type of home that you'd like. If you're ready to go, be sure to watch How to Find the Best Home Builder. If you're not sure where to start, check out How Do I Buy a Home for the First Time? Look for the links to all my recommended videos below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you have a friend or a family member looking to build a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty, the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.